This spring roll has 3 spring rolls folded into one big spring roll. Hi guys and welcome to Salim's Kitchen. Today I will show you how to make this new innovative spring roll recipe. For the filling, heat your pan on high heat and add in 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. When your oil is hot, add in 500 grams of mutton mince meat, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of ginger and garlic paste. Give this a good mix. Now add 4 green chilies finely chopped. Mix this well. Allow the mince to cook for 5 to 6 minutes or until the water dries out. Mix occasionally like this. Just before the water can dry out, use a potato masher to break down the mince meat into fine pieces. Now you can see the water dried out and the mutton mince meat have been broken down into fine pieces. Now drop your heat to medium and let's add in the spices. 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of jeera or cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of dhania or coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Give this a good mix. Now add in 1 medium onion finely diced and mix this well. Allow the onions to cook for 4 minutes, mixing occasionally. After 4 minutes, the onion is cooked. Now switch off your stove and add in a handful of finely chopped coriander and a handful of finely sliced spring onion. Give this a good mix. Now add in 2 medium potatoes boiled and mashed well. Mix this well. And there you have it. The filling is ready. You can transfer it into a bowl and allow it to cool down. For the pastry, add 2 cups or 250 grams of all-purpose wheat flour into a mixing bowl. Add 2 flat teaspoons of salt. Mix this well to mix in the salt. and form a well like this. Now add water as required and form a dough. Push the flour to the water and mix until the water is absorbed. Mixing lightly, push the mixed portion one side and repeat this process. When all the flour is absorbed in water, it will look lumpy like this. Now you can form your dough very easy by fisting it down, lift and fist down, and continue doing this until you form a dough. This is the best and most practical way to form your dough. Once your dough is formed, knead it well for 1 minute. When kneading, tear the dough open with your fist like this and bring it back together. A well kneaded dough is the most important step in pastry making, so don't be shy to tear the dough and knead it well. Once we have formed a well kneaded dough, cover and rest it for 10 minutes so that the gluten in the flour can relax, making our dough workable and not stretchy and stiff. After resting the dough for 10 minutes, divide the dough into more or less 8 equal pieces like this. Turn each piece into a disc by pressing it down with your thumbs and pulling it all around, bringing it to the center and pinching it like this to seal. This way will give you a nice, firm, even disc. Once your discs are formed, cover and rest it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of resting, put them back in the mixing bowl and keep them covered. Now let's roll out saucer size rotis. Pressing it down using your fingers like this makes it easier to roll out the rotis. Try to roll in a circular motion using a rolling pin with swivel handles. Apply dry flour when it starts to stick. As you roll out your rotis, keep them covered to prevent drying. Now we are going to use vegetable oil to oil all 8 rotis into layers. So we will get one layered stack of 8 rotis. Once the 8 rotis are oiled and layered, we are going to roll it out into a sheet. Before you start rolling, we need to set the rotis so they don't slide and move when rolling by pressing it out like this using your fingers. Continue pressing it out on both sides until the rotis stop sliding. Now apply dry flour on both sides. Use a heavy rolling pin as this makes rolling out the sheet much easier. Now, when rolling, start from the center and roll once away from you and once towards you. The roti will still slide a bit. This way prevents that from happening. And as the sheet gets bigger, the rotis will stop sliding and you can roll freely to the desired size. Now we will toast the sheet on a flat pan on medium heat. Only add in the sheet when the pan is hot. Once bubbles starts to appear like this, turn it over. And when bubbles start to appear on this side, turn it over. Now turn it over after every 10 seconds until you see the sheets coming loose. And there you have it. The pastry is toasted and you can see how easy they separate. Set all the sheets after separating. Now cut off a bit of the edges, shaping it into a rectangle. Fold over the first sheet like this. Press down to get a center marking. Unfold and cut alongside the marking to divide the sheet into two equal size strips. Keep them covered in a damp cloth to prevent drying. Now let's make our 3 spring rolls in one. First, Add 1 tablespoon of filling and spread it out like this. Add sticking paste made with mixing flour and water together. Fold it over. Press gently to stick well. This is our first spring roll. Add another tablespoon of filling close to the first pocket and spread it out like this. Add sticking paste. Fold it over and press gently to stick well. This is the second spring roll. Add the third tablespoon of filling close to the second pocket and spread it out like this. Add sticking paste. Fold it over and press gently to stick it well. And this is the third spring roll. Add sticking paste on the end piece. Fold over and stick well. And there you have it. 3 spring rolls folded into one big spring roll. For frying, deep fry them in vegetable oil. Heat the oil on high heat. When you add in the spring rolls, drop your heat to medium. Turn them occasionally until they turn golden brown on both sides. Once they turn golden brown in color like this, you can remove them.